everyone, Joshua Heenlin here. Today I'm at the Bricks and Minifigs store in Boulder, Colorado, and we're going to be taking a look at a few of their coolest, rarest, and just most fun Lego sets that they have available here at the store. So I'm joined by Zoe, and she's going to be giving us kind of some historical background, a little bit of info on each of these. Let's start with this really cool space set here. So what's the story with this one?
All right, so this, if you can see the box there, has a variety of different features. And what makes this set kind of a unique one, it has the Launch Command logo. This one's from 1995, so we've got the box, and Derek, I think we have the instructions as well in there. And what that means is it's pretty special because it's an older set back in the 90s, and having those instructions good to do. What's unique about this is you have a plane and a space shuttle. And with this one, you didn't have the NASA logo quite yet. It was kind of one of those in-between years before Lego did their classic space that's back from the 70s, but then you also have the Lego design that they had before NASA became a thing.
They didn't have that official branding yet.
Not yet,
Okay.
not yet.
One of my favorite features of this set, and you can see this on the box there, is you can set the shuttle on top of the plane itself. And there's those iconic photos now of the shuttles being moved on top of the planes all around the country. And so I think that you can see the pieces here, then the shuttle just sits right on top of it.
Yep, and we've got a handy little gentleman going, "I'm here to help." And then this one's going, "I'm going to space." And it looks like they might have the same head. Maybe they're identical twins or something, and that's their backstory. But who knows? They're ready to say hi to you or maybe do a dance move. But hello, hello.
So
Anyway.
I love seeing the various Lego space sets that have been made over the years, and you know, even whether it's classic space, some of this era, or even the official NASA stuff. I think there's always something kind of unique that the Lego has done.
That's for sure. And what's cool is you're starting to see, because this is 1995, a few years later, they would use these engines on some of the Star Wars sets. In a previous, with the sets, you had the different engine styles, and so this was the development of those exclusive style pieces that they now use for Star Wars, Ninjago, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter lineup, whatever, with their license themes they started by testing in their original designs they had for their sets.
Yeah. Now, as we move down the line here, we got something still in space, but a little bit newer. So which set is this?
This is the 2013 edition Jabba's sail barge, and what makes this one unique and interesting is they had this was a 2012 mold that they had for Jabba the Hutt, that they had. He has a rotating upper body, as you can see here. He's got, well, Leia actually is more mad at him because she's going to do this and do the Hutt slaying thing. So they call her Hutt Slayer Leia. But she's got a unique hairpiece as well that's got the gold accents on it. Let me see if I can show you that right there. With that, you've got that. And looks like she's mad that I'm taking her hair, so we'll move on with that. Max Rebo's got that unique azure blue color they started releasing in the later 2000s. You had the light blue that came first, but that azure blue is kind of a still unique color.
And a crazy mold as well.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is very unique about that figure.
He's Jabba's chief musician. We don't know much about what happened to him after Return of the Jedi, but we definitely have some inklings about what he might have done. Well, musicians are always in demand, apparently.
What are some of the features of the set itself here?
Absolutely. So you've got the opening back of the set here. So Lego did kind of the hinge plate design that they use on the Millennium Falcon as well. With the designers, you have opening areas right around here, and what's kind of unique is they have the detailing and the coloring that you might have seen on Jabba's throne. You have the 2x2 plate with the stud in the middle there, and you also have that famous laser cannon scene once Luke jumps up there and Leia's like, "I've got the gun." And as well, you have an opening area for your prisoner, whoever Jabba might find and deem unlucky enough to do that, and he's got some of his favorite meals. They actually, what's cute is they have this little pan piece in here as well for cooking, and a container as well with the Star Wars Ayurbesh rating on it. I'm not sure exactly what that one says, but you can definitely tell it's something important.
Something Star Warsy.
Indeed, that's for sure.
I love to see all those panels kind of open up and you can see how much of a kind of a play set this was.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's cool is you go looking now and these, the coloring is the same colors you might find on some of the old Ewok gliders, but these actually are going to be more of a plastoid piece that they started using with later sets, because first they used material like a fabric base.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's with that one.
So from Star Wars then we moved to another theme that's become iconic for LEGO, and that is of course Ninjago here. And this is one of my favorite kind of earlier Ninjago sets. I got this and built it shortly after it came out, and as a huge fan of it. You can see a ton of minifigures and then lots of great buildings. So what are some of your favorite features here?
So with this one, what's unique is they I was reading up on the history of Ninjago, and when they were developing the theme back in 2009, they had inspiration from Japan and China. Well, there's a famous building in Japan that looks an awful lot like this kind of design, but of course it's got that LEGO fantasy and playability with it, and it's got the cool, unique roof piece. But I also like that they used the One Ring piece, which had debuted only a few years before in 2012, with the detailing of the posts and the pillars to make it kind of have that lacquered effect. Also, cool use of the new stud shooter they had for that year with the fireworks. We're not going to launch it at the camera, but if you twist this, all those pop off there. You've also got a lineup of all of the ninja, and this was one of the first sets, and in fact, I think it was the first set that had all of the Ninjago ninja. You've got Jay, you've got Zane, you've got Cole, you've got Kai, you've got Lloyd, you've got Master Wu, their sensei, or master. And you've got Nia and their friend Dareth, who always is kind of an inside joke in the Ninjago community.
There you go, you've got all the lore down.
Indeed.
One of my favorite things is this roof technique here. So this is the classic garage door pieces that LEGO makes. Usually you see that in a city set, but here they use kind of the natural curving just as gravity pushes that down to create that great roof effect.
Right, and then you also have in here, you're using some of the robotic arms. They kind of began with the Hero Factory lineup back in 2012 and right after Bionicle retired, but they have them recolored in gold for this particular set as well as exclusive printing on the door. And everyone thinks it might be Master Wu, but it's actually Master Yang from the Ninjago Season 5.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And another set next down the line, this kind of similar era, this is of course the Sea Cow from the LEGO movie. I remember watching the movie, and when this thing first came on screen, it's like, what in the world am I looking at? It's like crazy sort of steampunk pirate something going on here. And such a wonky kind of fun set here.
Indeed. You've got, one cool detail about this is this doesn't have fabric sails like LEGO's other sets they've got a lot for the pirates. They use Technic pieces, which are used on like the car paneling to create a sail effect. You've also got the micromanager hanging up here with the net. Well, I don't think he's going to catch anything. He probably is going to just catch empty air for all that he's working on. You've also got the unique feature of the Indiana Jones whip used as a detailing piece, and some of the Bionicle saw blades as well for kind of the back detailing on the area, and this particular area here. And then yeah, go on.
Go ahead, keep pointing out details.
And then there's also, you've got this large steamship kind of engine in there, but if you move Vitruvius here, you've got the little fire elements they have. LEGO was so down to the details on the set. They really wanted to attract a cool following with it. And then you also have the port side cannons used also on the engines of some Star Wars sets as just kind of micro-scaling details.
Now this is a set I never picked up in person, so does it kind of come apart in sections here? Is there play features in there?
So it looks like, as far as we can, if we can make this really go gently, Scott?
see if you can take it apart a little bit.
Yeah, because we were disassembling it earlier just to get a peek at it. But we have a little captain's cabin with window opening in there. Okay, there's the plate dividing.
Being careful, trying not to crush anything here.
Indeed. As we do.
It's maybe not coming apart quite as easily,
No,
but that's fine. That's okay.
Well.
I just wondered what the interior might be like inside there. But you also,
so
it is the Sea Cow, so you can also point out, of course, you've got the great cow figure on the front of it.
Yeah, so you can get a view in here of, if we can move this mast, which is easy enough with this being a plate. Yes, we can move this. Boop. Up and out.
There you go. So that
there
comes
we go.
out.
Now we can get a view of the inside. So we've got this little area right over here. It's kind of got these neat gate effects. They're the little mini ladder pieces, but they really did have functioning firing cannons in there. And the base is recolored from that old brown. They had to make it updated for the reddish brown. So you've got kind of the steampunking details, and you've also got an anchor that moves itself as well. And you've got moving turrets up here.
You got to have the moving turrets. I mean, it's got to be able to defend itself.
Indeed, you've got metal beard hanging up on the top of the mast there. Again, with the Indiana Jones lips, you've also got the door to this, and that might be able to get the video a little bit better in there. Yeah.
Very nice. So those are some great sets there. Now moving kind of themes and genres a little bit, we've got a couple of different train sets over here. So what is this first one?
So the first one here is going to be a pretty cool one. The train number, I don't know of the set particular number on this one. It was from the lineup of trains from 2000 to 2001. And these are detachable. They are one set. These are extra car pieces that did come as separate sets you could get. But the whole idea was you assemble them into a large train unit. And these are the 9-volt trains. So you can tell because they've got the metal wheels on them. And as well, you're not going to see like a full-on engine down there. You're going to just see kind of the reactor for that particular electrical current that was going through them. And so Lego updated to batteries inside of the trains kind of around 2010, 2012 era. But before that, you had the 9 volts going on. So you had all of these cars here. You had an Octan Legos partnership. They had Shell way back when, due to reasons I have not tracked down. They changed that to their own fictional like fuel company called Octan.
And I love when they do like throwbacks to that in modern sets. You'll see different references to that over the years.
Did you know in some Star Wars sets, even just to expand on that universe, Lego actually has little octane tanks for Star Wars films?
Yeah, that's super cool.
Or like Star Wars film ships.
So all of these trains on both these tracks came in this set, or
so they were all one type of set, but yes. So this was a set on its own. The Octan car right here was a set on its own as well. But as you add them together, the whole intention was that they come apart and you can rearrange them into different ideas. But yeah, this was its own set as well. But yeah.
And then I believe this has some interior to it as well, right? So there's some details inside there. You might have to take the trains off the track and kind of dive in a little deeper here to show what this looks like inside. It's got the big kind of
doors.
train barn doors. Take the tracks out here. Got to do a little disassembly.
What's that?
Oh, we don't want to lose anything off the table.
No. Okay. So it has this, if you can have a look, this is kind of a two-way street with this build. You've got this form and function. What's really cool about as well about the roof is they actually had skylights in there and it's removable and easy to access. And then if you very gently pull it open, you can see that there's a whole bunch of detailing of like what you'd find in a modern train yard. They've even got like the tools to repair the track there. Little Octane cameo.
Yeah.
And Hammer's little thing going. One of my favorites is like they've got the little lathe and they've got like another tool for like sharpening metal and stuff as well. But this one's an older one as well, and if you look at the instructions on Lego sets, you usually should be able to tell exactly what year they're going from because the train marks. So this one was a 2003. If you go in the corner a lot of the times on the instructions, you're going to be able to find out what year your set is from if you have those. But it's in pretty good condition as well. World City, and has a lot of detailing as well. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And if you open it up in there as well.
Get all the fun play details.
Indeed. Oh, and another fun little detail. This chrome kind of color debuted with the 1999 idea for lightsaber hilts with that kind of painting. But it's actually gray, and then they did a layer of beautiful shiny silver on top of there. That's why it's known as the chrome silver.
Perfect. And then this smaller set next to that is a separate train set, correct?
Looks like it. I would say so. And then what's cool about this is also it's got the print or the stickered piece with the sticker having the print of like the different weight loads that it can carry. And it does slide.
Yeah.
So you've got, looks like a little old Lego scooter ready, or motorcycle ready to go and be loaded up on one of the train
Big
cars as
shipping
well.
container there with the motorcycle.
Indeed.
Those are some really cool stickers. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the 10 meters, the max 100. The question is it 100 Lego studs or is it 100 meters? That's a good question. Or 100 pounds. But
there you go.
good question.
So there's all sorts of
Indeed.
cool stuff that you guys stock in the store here. You can see a great variety of themes and years that we've seen here. Now, for people who are watching this, do you sell any of this stuff online or do they have to come into the store?
So we do not have an online presence in terms of a website, but we do like FaceTime, or if you have like Instagram, live Instagram, or like a social media connecting network. We do Facebook, we could do Facebook Live or that sort of thing as well. But if you give us a call, it's on our website, our number. You also can message us through our Facebook page and our socials as well. So we're always looking forward to hearing from other Lego fans and seeing what they're interested in as well. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
You're
taking us
welcome.
through all these sets here, and we'll make sure to put links in the description to the website and social media for the store here in the Boulder area. If you're traveling through this area, make sure you stop in, check out this store. There's so much more than just what we've shown here that they have available as well. There's a whole party room and so many other cool Lego products, so make sure you check them out when you're coming through the area here. Thanks for taking us through the sets.
Well, thank you very much.